and keep moving forward.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only.
It's showtime.
It is showtime, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a special episode here at Circle Debate Podcast. We're supposed to be on vacation, but I guess not. The people wanted us here, and we're going to give the people what they want, Dirty Heels. Ladies and gentlemen, the host is Devious One IBC. I'll be joined in a few by the director himself later on. But if we're here today, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a stacked episode, and of course, it's WrestleMania weekend, of course, and a lot more coming up here on Los Angeles, California, here in my hometown. We still got NXT Stand and Deliver. We still got a Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor, WrestleMania Night 1 and 2. Man, so much of a stacked show, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And let's go, baby. That's right, my tribal chief is in the house. And of course, my other bloodline brother, Nick Dieterden, the Universal Wrestling Podcast. Let's go, baby. That's right. That is right. Yes. Ivy, my sweetheart, how are you? Yes. Hey, miss you, Ivy. I miss you very much. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into this other stack episode that we have for you today, a special Friday afternoon for me. Well, yeah, it's a morning for me, 11:28 Pacific Standard Time. But yes, before we get into it, let's get into some pro wrestling news, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to get into this, let's talk about it. I think we should talk about it. Let me just bring it up here. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. As of course, you heard, ladies and gentlemen, as of this morning, earlier today, you heard this man is officially back. And, yes, absolutely. We'll get together, definitely. Message me and we will talk, definitely. But yes, Vincent Kennedy McMahon is back as he signed a 2-year contract as an official employee now for the WWE. I mean, why does he need to sign that? I don't get it, but the details that we were reading this morning, that is now he has trademarked his full name. And of course, he has a job title. But, of course, he is not part of creative. Of course, yeah. I quote on that because I don't believe that. I believe Vince McMahon is BSing right there. No matter what, this man will find a way to come back either way. And it's an unfortunate, Vincent Kennedy McMahon is here. And I'm not even happy about it. Jesus Christ, man. Vince! Stay retired, damn it.
The fuck?
Exactly. That's how I feel too. And Jesus Christ. But we got to keep an eye on this man because we don't know what is his intentions. We don't know as of yet, but we will find out more for the details. But I'm looking forward to seeing what this man's going to do. So, Roman, keep an eye on this guy.
You better watch this guy. You better watch it. I don't know about this guy.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know about this guy. I have no idea about this guy, but, we'll find out and see what happens with Vince. And I'm just this man needs to stay away from professional wrestling. He needs to stay retired. That's how I feel that he should stay away from it. All right. So the next one I want to talk about here is, of course, this guy. Yes, this guy, CM Punk. Let's just, before I give my digression about this, of course, this whole drama situation had when CM Punk started doing his IG storyline, his story, bashing Tony Khan, AEW, John Moxley, setting the record straight of what happened, during him losing the AEW World Title in a squash match against Jon Moxley, retaining it, stating that he wasn't cleared yet, that he really bashed on Moxley on storyline pitching for the Rocky 3 type of gimmick, with the Clubber beating Rocky Balboa, and then Balboa coming back and then beating Clubber. So that was Moxley's idea. Moxley, of course, went on his wife's podcast, Renee Paquette's podcast show, and set the record straight. Moxley pretty much stating, "Look, I was a free agent, and I shouldn't even have to do what I had to do to put you over, but I did that, and I did it for the company, and I did it for what's best for business." He literally said he could have really walked out with the AEW World Title, could have gone to SummerSlam, according to Moxley, and before Moxley did it for the business. And Moxley even said, "This is the first time that we have drama here in a promotional business like the AEW. Tony Khan, this is why you need to have a warden to run that insane asylum, because you can't do it. You can't do it, Tony Khan. You can't. You don't have the balls to put someone on check, and you don't."
I'm serious. I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
Well, you got to take that shit, Tony Khan, because I'm telling you the truth. You don't have the balls to put anybody on check. Then a CM Punk left. Yes, he's been a snoozer since his main event return. You know what? Just for you, Ivy, this is my digression of it.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
I don't. I really don't. Now, like I said, Tony Khan, he needs to figure this out. I mean, if I were him, let the guy go. Let him be. Release him from his contract. There, paid him what he needs to get paid. He doesn't want to come back. Oh, well, too bad. Like, what you should focus on is focus on your business, focus on marketing your product, putting your stars like MJF and your other pillars that you have. Focus on your younger talent. I know this man is marketable. I'm not denying that. However, though, why I'm going to have someone in the business that is for himself mainly and not really care about putting others over? And, I mean, don't get me wrong, he has. But then again, it's just, there's no reason for this man to be there. If he wants to go venture out of WWE, let him be. Let him go to WWE. Let him go. He's here in Los Angeles. He's here with FTR. They're working out. They're doing the things. They're probably going to go see other, shows coming up, happening. We have other indie shows happening here, in Los Angeles. And, I know CM Punk misses pro wrestling. And look, when it comes to professional wrestling for that man, I commend him. But his persona, you're an asshole. Like, nobody likes you. I mean, I don't like you. I don't know. I don't care. I mean, if you really digress so much about, professional wrestling, about just talents overall, everything, it's just, man. Yes, we do need a chat too. Yes. I mean, if he wants to keep away from WWE, he should. Maybe he should keep away from WWE. Well, for me, he should just stay retired. Enjoy being a commentator for MMA. Enjoy life. If you want to do wrestling, come here and there. Just don't bring your negativity, man. It's just you're just the negativity you bring to the environment. People don't want you around. It just is that plain and simple. You have to understand that we're living in a business now in an era that is not what it was 20 years ago. It's not. Everybody's life is different. Any comments you say is way, way sensitive nowadays. So, it's not the same, Punk. Just stay away. Stay away from wrestling. Oh, I think I have that one too. I think so. You know what? Just for that, I got this for you, my tribal chief. I got this for you. I do have that, because I ended up getting it. Thanks for the tribal chief, because he's the one that got me this.
Get this guy out of here.
Yeah, get this guy out of here. Nobody cares, nobody damn gives you. Oh, no. I will be joined by Chris in a few. I just got to do these predictions, and he'll be joining me for AEW in a few moments. So I won't be alone here. So I'm just here alone doing these predictions. De Niro's on vacation, of course. He's taking some personal time off. Matt Callis, of course, he'll be back soon. He's just having his personal time off as well. But yeah, this one, I just don't care. I don't care what he does anymore. Am I with Moxley with his comments? I am. But these comments, this drama, it really makes AEW really looks really bad. Because now it's telling us that this business is run by the talent, not by Tony Khan. And that's where, why they're the number 2 in the market. Because of that reason. I'm telling you, Tony Khan, you need someone to run the Insane Asylum. You can't do it. You don't have the balls to do it. You're a mark. You need to find someone. You had the opportunity with William Regal. You let that go. And plus, either way, probably William Regal didn't want to be there anyways. But if you would have given Regal that authority to run that asylum, I guarantee you things would have been different. But you, unfortunately, don't. You want to put everything you want to wear all the hats. And this is biting you in the ass. And you think Jericho's going to do it? I'm going to tell you this right now. With all due respect to Jericho, the joke of professional wrestling, the Tom Brady of professional wrestling, Jericho could be an advisor. Could he be a leader of that locker room? No, he cannot. He can't do it. He's like the boys. Even at his age, even age is only a number. He's like the boys, still going out, doing his cruise, partying, drinking with them out, eating dinner. You're still part of the boys of the locker room. You cannot be part of management. So Jericho can't do it. They need to find someone to do it. Tony Khan can't.
That's fucking bullshit.
Look at bullshit, Tony Khan. Because I'm tired of your bullshit. This is bad because this drama here makes AEW look bad. And they need to figure that out. They need to definitely. Yes, of course I cannot be left hanging. Oh, yes, it is bullshit. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. Now, we got that out of the way. I just want to get that out of the way. Now it's time for the predictions for NXT Stand and Deliver. I am excited for this card so much because the anticipation, the build-up, everything that has been going on. Chef's fucking kiss. I'm excited. I'm out of this world. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches on this card that I'm really excited for coming up. Of course, tomorrow on the cock, of course, NXT Stand and Deliver. But let's get into it. Let's get into the match card of the night, of course. I just did it in my own order. I don't know who's where, but started off here. Let's start off with the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. We have Fallon Henley, Kiana James defending the NXT Women's Tag Team titles versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. I mean, we've been seeing as of late, of course, now with the chemistry between these two, between Henley and James, they couldn't get along. They were forced to attack together, and now they're they defeated Chance and Katana, and now they're the reigning NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. But we're still seeing seeing something here, something going on over here with Kiana. I'm not sure what's going on. Who's Sebastian? That's who is this Sebastian guy? So a lot of things could take place in this match too. We might see the fallout for these two, women, Henley and James, and then we're going to see Alba Fire and Isla Dawn actually winning the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. I think that's bound to happen, and I think we're going to see that for sure. Do I like this tag team between Alba Fire and Isla Dawn? Yes. Love the feud. Their feud was fantastic. And now that we're seeing them now as a unit, I think they can help really develop that women's tag team division. I'm hoping they, develop more women's tag team because we need to see that more in NXT. And Alba Fire and Isla Dawn will do this match will be, I feel it's going to be the opener. It's going to be a great match. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for it. And I got Alba Fire, Isla Dawn. Comment below, who do you guys have on this one? But this one, as I have, is Alba Fire and Isla Dawn on this one. All right. The other match that we've finally been asking for, and I'm going Nettie over here, baby, because I need to go Nettie. Why? Because we finally get to see it, and we're going to see it. It's Nettie Mania running wild over here because we have a person mixed tag match as we have Schism versus Chase University. Of course, there is, of course, a stipulation on this that if Schism wins, they take over Chase University. They will take over the whole university itself. And I don't know why Andre Chase was thinking, but he ended up putting that on the line. Something's happening here, ladies and gentlemen, that I do not know what will happen. Oh, what's going on? DOM. Yes, likewise. If you haven't seen it, ladies and gentlemen, go back on the Bloodline Entertainment Network, as well as you're watching this on Twitch, watching it on YouTube as well. Go back and go look at the Wrestling Predict podcast as JD was hosting, having us, the Bloodline family, as we give our predictions for WrestleMania Night 1 and 2. Go back on the YouTube channel, subscribe while you're at it, and hit the notification button, as well as here at Circle Debate, and check it out. It was a great, stupendous WrestleMania prediction show, so check it out, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, this right here, I can tell you that we finally get to see the debut of Ava Raine, now known as Ava. So now we have Ava, who's Dwayne The Rock Johnson's daughter, who will be making her debut on national television in this pay-per-view. And I called this a while back for the last couple of weeks that we were going to see this happen, and we got there. We're going to get it. And I'm excited to see what is she going to bring to the table. Ava, I think she's going to do a great job. And what I'm here, reading articles, reading everything else, just reading, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just, giving opinion-wise, seems that Ava has done an incredible job on house shows. Her performance has been up to par. So now I'm excited to see her attributes in the ring on television and to see how her and Thea, the chemistry is going to happen between them. But who do I got on this one? This is a tough one. Oh, man. This is a tough one to pick. And I'm going to have to go, yes, that's right. Mania running. Wow, baby, yes. Yes, got to be Skip. I think we're going to get Schism here. I think Schism might take over Chase University. I feel that Duke Hudson is going to turn his back on Andre Chase because we've been seeing that as of late. But then again, just for Matt, let's throw a curveball because Matt, this is for you, baby, because I know you're not around, but I'm gonna throw a curveball here. That's for you, Matt Callis. I know we miss you too, but I don't think it could be Chase. Maybe it could be Thea Hall, the one turning. Remind you, the last couple weeks on NXT, we've been seeing Thea Hall. First of all, she was the first one to being kidnapped. She was the one that got kidnapped by Ava, and she has been just scared and just petrified when she's around Schism. So maybe this could be the case that maybe Schism already have her, controlling her mind already. And maybe we could see the one who's turning here could be Thea. Thea Hall could be the one turning on Chase University, causing the match. And then we have we have Schism taking over the Chase University. But this match is going to be a banger. And I think this is going to be I'm excited for this. Love it, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup. It's going to be great. All right. Then we got the next one here, ladies and gentlemen, the NXT North American Championship on the line. We got a fatal five-way here. Wesley have been asking for opponents. Give me a five-way, Shawn Michaels. Give me what I want, damn it. And, Michaels was like, God, I don't want to give you that. He's just, damn it. You got to give him what he wants, damn it. And he
Give me what I want. Give me what I want.
And he gave it to him, all right. And this is going to be a hell of a yes. Yes, Schism was definitely going to be the one winning over that one. I'm excited for that. And this right here is another excitement. I think this could be sleeper of the night. Could have wished it could have been a ladder match for this, but we're already having a ladder match. But this is fine. A fatal five-way for the NXT North American Championship. Debut of Dragon Lee. Yes! Nettie Mania running wild, baby. Let's do it again. Oh, man, let's go,
Let's
baby.
fucking go.
Let's go, baby. That's right. That's right. Oh, this is a tough one. Because you have Wesley defending the North American Championship versus Dragon Lee versus Axiom versus JD McDonough and Eli Dragunov. This is going to be a banger of a matchup. And this is, I don't know who can steal the show in here. Oh, man. I'm loving this. I don't know who to choose on this one. I will have to go definitely on this one. I say Dragon Lee. I want Dragon Lee to win this. I think this will be a great debut and a win for Dragon Lee. I know people were like, what? Why? You know, he should lose. I mean, he should be Wesley. I love Wesley. I think he's done a spectacular job being the NXT North American champion. I know people don't give him a lot of hype for it, but for me, what I've seen, his stories, how he's built in these feuds, he has done tremendous of it. He hasn't disappointed. I get it that the promos probably lack a little bit, doesn't really give much, but you know, the guy has a sense of humor on it. Well, you can't have most of the time have a serious champion. You need to have, of course, some type of sense of humor gimmick here. So, and with Wesley being like, yeah, cocky, arrogant, I don't care. Yeah, put me whatever you want. Okay, you want this? You want this? Okay, let's go. I like that from Wesley, and he's done great being the North American champion. If I would pick two, I would pick Dragon Lee. My sleeper, I think, will be Axiom. I think Axiom was going to shock the world, and maybe him actually coming, taking this win out of nowhere and winning this North American Championship. Probably be the one pinning Wesley in the end. We've seen their feud as well, and I mean, we've seen obviously how they've been interacting. Of course, McDonough and Dragunov, of course, their feud has been, you know, out of this world. But I will have to go on this one. Dragon Lee and Axiom as my sleepers, so I'm excited. Let's see what's going to happen. We'll see. We will definitely see. All right. Let's see. What do we got next here? We got, of course, the triple threat match for the NXT Championships, Tag Team Championships, as we have Gallus, Mark Hope, Wolfgang versus the Creed Brothers and Tony D'Angelo and Stacks, the family. Oh, man, this is going to be nothing but meaty men slapping meats. Oh, yeah. Yes, slapping meats, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. I cannot wait. This is going to be such good shit. I think it's going to be such good shit. Such good shit. It's going to be good shit, I tell you that. Oh, man. Let's see what Tim got to say here, bro. I'm with you too. Yeah, but you know, I got Dragon Lee and I am Axiom on that one. Creed's all day. You know what? I think it's about damn time that I think the Creed brothers need to regain these titles and redeem themselves. I feel like the first time they got it wasn't the best run for me, in my opinion. I wish they could have done it a little bit differently. But I don't mind. But you know what? Then again, I don't mind the Creed brothers. But I'm loving what Gallus is doing right now. They're like of course, hey, they're like your Sheamus and Drew McIntyre 2.0 in a way, even though they're their own entity, of course, no disrespect to them. But I feel, for me, I think the ones who need this the most is the family, Tony D'Angelo and Stacks. I will choose them to win these tag team champions. It is going to be great. And to see them winning these tag team titles, I already can see the celebration, Italian mafia style, having the family over, family dinner. Oh my God, I can just see it. I can just see that. What is going on, JD? That's right. Appreciate you very much for popping in here. Yes, what is going on? Appreciate you for tuning in, my queen. Yes, First Lady of the Bloodline Network, ladies and gentlemen. JD, follow her, subscribe to her on the social medias, Wrestle Bread Podcast. But man, yes, I need the family to win this. If Stacks and D'Angelo wins these NXT tag team titles, I think it's going to be so awesome. I think that they're really gonna kind of really elevate, give the entertaining side for the tag team division, and it will be so interesting to see these guys. Question is, who takes the pin? That's the biggest question here. So I mean, I don't know who will take the pin over here. I think it could be, I think it will be one of the Creed brothers will probably take this pin. But I think it's about time that we see D'Angelo and Stacks to get some gold around their waist, and I think this is the best time to do it. And I think the crowd will be right so behind it. Don't get me wrong, the other two tag teams, they're incredible as well. But I think it's about time we get some gold around the family's waist. Capiche, man, capiche. Yeah, we need to give them some, give them some gold. That's for sure. All right. Let's see here. Let's get into, of course. Oh, baby. This story has been building, and what a way to end the chapter here on this story itself. That is Johnny Gargano versus Grayson Waller in an unsanctioned match. Oh, man. I had to play it. I have to play it. Let's do it. Damn it. Why is everybody moved around? Damn it. Here we go.
Banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger.
Oh, it's going to be a banger of a matchup. I think, this match is going to be a banger. Another sleeper on this one. Johnny Takeover, of course, it's not a takeover. It's just a regular NXT Stand and Deliver. This match is going to be so good shit. I can't wait. I'm excited. Just seeing the feud, how it was all building up. Of course, the last NXT episode, we did see, of course, Gargano being dressed up as one of the cameramen. This is going to be a banger of a matchup. Yes, it's going to be a banger. And I think this is really going to steal the show. Maybe so. But this is a tough one here. This is the toughest one here. As much as I love Johnny Takeover, but unfortunately,
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. I knew it. I love when he does that.
Oh, man. So I have to give it to Grayson Waller. I think Grayson Waller will win this matchup. I think Grayson will win I think he's just going to win unexpectedly. I know people want Gargano. I want Gargano to close this chapter out on NXT because mind you, once again, he left off on that closing this chapter because Waller obviously attacked him, pretty much embarrassed him before he took a break, obviously on, parental leave, having his newborn. So, but you need to put over Waller. And I think Waller with this match will solidify who Waller is. And I think he will no longer be taken as a joke. And I think this guy, Waller, needs to win. And because the reason why, because I feel there's going to be a lot of future for Waller after this win. Because we're going to talk about, we're almost there to, 2 more matches here that we want to talk about. But I think Waller, I know Gargano, man, but I'm going to have to go with Waller in this one. I think Waller will come with the upset, shock everybody, and you need to solidify this man. I think winning over Johnny Gargano, proving Shawn Michaels why he should be main event level, this is the time to do it. And I think Gargano is the one putting over Waller, and I feel Waller could do it. All right. Let's get into the co-main event. This has to be the co-main event. That is the ladder match, ladies and gentlemen. Another banger here, ladies and gentlemen. The NXT Women's Championship ladder match. Roxanne Perez returning, as we saw this past week on NXT. She made a return. Shawn Michaels was hesitant. No, I don't want you back. Oh, I'm fine. We got to check with the doctors. Come with the doctors. And yeah, she got cleared. Excuse me. So now we have Roxanne Perez defending the NXT Women's Championship match in a ladder match versus Zoe Starks, Gigi Dolan, Tiffany Stratton, Leah Valkyria, Indy Hartwell. Unfortunately, Jason Jane, of course, was hurt. I think this is why they kind of added, one of the women's here, maybe I think possibly Indy, which is the main nature of that reason. But this is going to be another sleeper of a main event that we're going to see, a co-main event. And this is where it's tough for me because I love all these 5 women, man. All these 5 women are great. Oh, my God. This is going to be such good shit. Oh, this is going to be so much.
Ruthless aggression.
It's going to be a lot of aggression. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of that. And, man, this is going to be, Tiffany Winston? Oh, man.
Damn.
I don't know. I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to give my 2. I'm going to give my 2 on this one. I'm going to go with Zoe Stark. I think it's her time to win this. Zoe Stark has been proven to us that she could go. And I'm glad that she went heel, and she's done fantastically as a heel and has dominated that women's division as well. But there is one person who hasn't gotten their shot unless this person gets called up. What's going on, Brian? Hey, what's going on? What is going on, Brian? Yes. This is a tough one here. I'm going to have to go my sleeper one because I don't mind seeing it one and done and just to maybe have it a week, shock the world, because what pisses me off is that she never got her fair chance, and that's Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell deserves at least a shot of this. If she's going to be called up to the main roster, because mind you, there's a lot of things that are happening after Mania and the upcoming draft, and there's going to be a lot of upcoming. So a lot of things could happen here. So my sleeper will be Indy Hartwell. I want her to bust a Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder IC ladder match. Let's say Zoe's up there, about to get the belt. And we see Indy pushing her off, and she gets it, and she becomes the new NXT Women's Champion. Oh, shit. I will lose my mind. Oh, my God. That'll be such good shit. Yes. Oh, love it. Oh,
Let's fucking go.
go. Let's go, baby. Yes. Nothing. Yeah. Yeah. See, there you go, Lennox. Thank you very much for tuning in, Lennox. Yeah. This could be Indy's maybe sleeper right here. I think if there's any Zoe Stark, it's going to be Indy Hartwell. And I think it'll be a great win for her in Los Angeles for her to get her win. And I think we will all hear the chants, you deserve it. And she does definitely deserve this for sure. Oh, yeah, exactly. No, I think she could lose it to Zoe on Raw. I mean, on Raw, on NXT. Have her win it out on TakeOver. She can lose it to Zoe Stark. Or, like you said, maybe Tiffany, maybe Stratton. I think if that's the case, it'll be a hell of a shocker. I mean, we can't – I don't know. This is going to be a tough one, man. I'm excited how this is going to be booked. I don't even know how this is going to happen, man. This is going to be awesome, man. This NXT TakeOver is going to be great. Oh, man. So, yeah, Zoe makes sense. Yeah, I think Zoe makes more sense. All right, and the main event, ladies and gentlemen, this is your WrestleMania 12 moment. I know I'm comparing it too much, but I'm talking about character-wise. 2 of the greatest athletes, 2 stars, rising stars that are future world champions for the main roster, will be fighting for the coveted prize for the NXT Championship. This is a WrestleMania 12 for me. Braun Breaker, your Bret Hart. Carmelo Hayes, your Shawn Michaels. The attitude, the charisma that Carmelo has, along with Braun's, technicality. And of course, he has that charisma too. It's a mixture of both worlds. And this will solidify both of them no matter who wins or loses. This will be the match of the night. This will solidify both of these guys' career. And we're going to see a possible trilogy out of these men. For me, I have to go with Carmelo Hayes. It's his time. Carmelo has done nothing but greatness ever since he made his debut in NXT when they had the NXT Fallout tournament, the Breakout Star tournament, and from there coming here, Carmelo has done nothing but greatness. And yes, great. Thank you so appreciate you. Yes, JD. Yes, I cannot wait either. I cannot wait for. I'll be tuning in for that. But I feel that Carmelo Hayes will win this one. I think Carmelo Hayes will win this match, and I think this is going to be a hell of a matchup that I am looking forward to see. And this is going to have us going nuts. You want to talk about banger? This is another
Banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger.
And yes, and we will have bangers after bangers here, ladies and gentlemen. That is for sure. And man, I'm excited for it. I am excited. And now let's get into Ring of Honor Supercard very quick, ladies and gentlemen. I would normally have Bakley here to assist me of obviously getting down all the breakdown of everything else, because there's some matches that I am familiar, and there's some, the build-up is what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. But seeing the card here, I am stacked for it. So I'm going to break it down very quick. I'm not going to stick too long to it, so I apologize to everybody. But I'm going to start really quick, of course, with the 6-man Tag Team Championship match. Of course, the Embassy versus AR Fox, Blake Christian, and Metalik. No longer Grand Metalik, because remember, Grand Metalik is owned by WWE. And of course, this is going to be another rumor your window here, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we do have that is pretty much that Brian Cage may be leaving. So if that's the case, then maybe we're going to see the Embassy dropping these tag team titles. The 6-man, excuse me. They might be dropping these titles to AR Fox, Blake Christian, and Metalik, which I think is going to be a great opening. I think it shouldn't be a bad match. It's going to be great. I think it'll, it will do good. It will do good. I'm looking forward to seeing how this is going to happen. It should be a great opening matchup for Ring of Honor. That is for sure. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. All right. And then, of course, we do have here the Ring of Honor's Women's Championship match. We do have Athena versus Yuka Sakazaki. That match should be great. I'm looking forward to seeing how that match is going to turn out to be. And, Yuka, another great one. Athena has been doing great as a Ring of Honor Women's Champion. I'm surprised that they didn't book. I'm just surprised that where the hell is Willow on this? Where the hell is Mercedes? Supercard. Yeah, Supercard is going to be fire. It definitely will be, and I'm looking forward to how that's going to turn out to be. I don't know what I want to know is what happened with with the rest of the women's division roster. That's what I want to know. This is shocks me that we're not really getting much women's matches here, unfortunately. Of course. What do you expect? It is Tony Khan. So, it is Tony Khan. But, yes, this is going to be a great matchup. I think Yuka Sakazaki is going to do great. And this is going to be, it's going to be a hell of a banger matchup, I'll tell you that. And I'm excited. I'm looking forward to see how this is going to turn out to be. And I think it's going to do great. I think it will do great. So, we'll see how this match turns out to be. And I'm excited for it. I'm definitely excited. And let's see. Oh, so yes. So Athena was a banger. So Athena and Emi Sakura was a banger. This means yes. As to what I've seen, it was a hell of a banger of that one. So I'm looking forward of how's that. I'm looking forward to this matchup too, because I think Athena's underrated, of course. But we'll see. We'll see how this turns out to be. All right. And then we have another one here that, this man made the challenge after Dynamite, as, of course, he challenged Tanahashi, as Daniel Garcia will be facing Tanahashi. And I'm looking forward to seeing this match. Of course, you have the Ace, go Ace, of course, versus Daniel Garcia, the technical wrestler, the professional wrestler, almost slipped, from Jericho last time. I think this match is going to do great. This is going to be one hell of a matchup to see, and I'm looking forward and I'm excited to it. Who do I got on this one? I mean, I have to go with Tanahashi. I think Tanahashi should win this one. I don't think it should be a bad matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing, Tanahashi actually winning. Why the hell not? I think we need Tanahashi to win here. So I got Tanahashi defeating Daniel Garcia. I think it's going to be a great matchup. We're not really familiar with Tanahashi's technicality as much. I mean, we've seen him with the likes against Zack Sabre Jr., Minoru Suzuki. So we kind of seen a little bit of attributes of Tanahashi when it comes to technicality wrestling. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see how this turns out to be. But I think the next one that I'm excited for is this one, baby. Anytime, because he's back. Every time I hear his theme song, I go crazy for Shibata, baby. You got Katsura Shibata versus Wheeler Yuta for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. I think that's going to be a banger. You want to talk about a banger? This is the one who's going to be a fucking banger. I'm excited for it. I am excited to see how this match is going to turn out to be. And, man, I am stoked. Let's see. Man. Shibata, we've seen how Shibata did last time against Orange Cassidy when it was at the time for the All-Atlantic Championship. He did a tremendous job, great performance. I know all of us are concerned for Shibata, of course, because of the concussion injury. So I'm hoping that everything goes well for him, and I hope this match will deliver. And I think it will deliver. And then not only that, this is pure rules. Now, if you go back to not like this year's, but the last year's Wrestle Kingdom, when Shibata did a great, just a pure type of style match, wrestling match against Zack Sabre Jr. like for 15 minutes, I think we might see the same thing here. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this is going to happen and how this is going to work out. I say Wheeler, of course, with the win. I think he's going to shock the world and make Shibata probably tap out. But I think Shibata won't tap out. I think he'll just fall asleep and then that'll be it. So that could be the case here. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what will happen. But, man, let's get into the next one here. We do have the AAA Mega Championship match, the Mega Campeonato. Hijo del Bikino, as he'll be defending the title versus El Commander. And, yes, oh, no, Toe. No. Hold on. Tell me no.
No. Hell no. No. I refuse. No.
They do not need Goldberg in Ring of Honor. Hell no, they don't. They do not need it. What? No. What? No. Oh, man. Oh, what a win. Oh, yeah, definitely. It'll be a hell of a win for you to defeat, of course. What's going on, Toe? Don't forget to subscribe as well to the Knuckleheads Network. Shout out to Toe, Gigi, and Kenny. Everyone there on the Knuckleheads Network. They did a fantastic job. Hey, follow them, subscribe to them. They got a lot of great content for you guys, and follow them, man. Much love to you, brother. Shout out to all the East Coast all day, every day. You already know. All right. And so on this one, I do have Vikino. I think this is going to be a great match. We've seen Commander make his debut on Dynamite, did a fantastic job. Now we're seeing, Commander getting up there. I'm happy for him. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, but those not types of wisdom of Goldberg going to Ring of Honor, though, Toad. I know. Oh, man. But, yeah, I got Hijo Vikino. It's going to be a great match. This is going to be a banger of a matchup, too. Acrobatics to the 120%. I'll tell you that. All right. Then we got, of course, the Ring of Honor Television Championship, as we have Samoa Joe defending the Ring of Honor World title, Ring of Honor Television title, versus them boys, Mark Briscoe. Love the promo that Briscoe took out not too long ago on Ring of Honor TV. He needs his win for the family, of course, for his brother, for overall, and this is going to be a great matchup, and I think it's going to be a great storytelling. It's going to tell a lot of story of, and I hope Mark Briscoe does win. I hope he does. Wins his matchup, and he deserves it. I mean, I don't think we ever seen Mark Briscoe with a singles title. I think this is going to be a great one. I think this is going to really maybe could steal the show. I think emotional wise will really tell a hell of a story, and I'm looking forward for it. So I am looking forward to see how that turns out to be. And yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm stoked for Mark Briscoe. Yeah, it's tough, man. For me, it's I'm really excited for it. So man, let's see what we got in the chat here. Jay Lethal's conversation with Mark Briscoe with man. I need to go back and look at that myself, man. I need to. All right, and then of course we do got, of course, the Ring of Honor reach for the sky for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. As of course we do have the Kingdom, Aussie Open, Top Flight, Lucha Bros, and LIJ, Tralistico, and Rush. I think they're gonna add another tag in this match, and I think it's gonna be FTR. Something tells me that they're gonna add FTR to this matchup, and don't be surprised if they do. So this is gonna be a hell of a ladder match. Another one who's gonna be a sleeper, and I hope we get to see Mark Briscoe either before or after. I hope it's after. I hope we see that it happens after him introducing. Well, it's a ladder match, so I can't. What the hell am I saying? It's him introducing, giving him the belts. But I hope we see Mark Briscoe come out and give the standing ovation for the winners of this match. This is a tough one, to be honest, but I would love to have the Kingdom to win this. I think the Kingdom, since they're now a full roster Ring of Honor, they should be the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, in my opinion. But if they're going to have, of course, FTR involved in this, which I have a feeling they're going to be the ones. I think Mark Briscoe might come out and say, yo, I forgot to tell y'all that I'm adding one more team to this ladder match. And there you go. And you have your boys, FTR, as they'll be the ones added, and maybe they could win those Ring of Honor Tag Team titles in honor of Jay Briscoe. And I feel that could happen. That could be the case, and don't be surprised if we see that happening. So, I'm excited for Ring of Honor. That's happening later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I will not be attending, but I will be at other shows coming up, and I'll be at Access later after the show. I'll be going straight to Access. All right, but let's see here. Now I'm going to add one more, the main event here, ladies and gentlemen, of course. And that is, let's see, I'm trying to get the main event here. Doing everything here. Solo Bolo is going to be producer and hosting. Still waiting for the director. He'll be shortly with me. And that is, of course, the Ring of Honor World Championship, as we do have, of course, Eddie Kingston challenging Claudio Castagnoli, for the Ring of Honor World Championship. This is going to be about another storytelling banger of a matchup, and it's going to be great. I think we're going to see great, stupendous work here, and I'm excited for it. And we'll see. I hope Eddie wins. I hope we see Eddie wins, and maybe we see the Elite costing Claudio the Ring of Honor World title, having Eddie to finally win his first singles world championship. I mean, we'll see if that be the outcome, and we'll see. But I'm excited for this. I don't know how you guys feel about this matchup. I think this matchup is going to be great. I'm just stoked overall. And let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what happens. So I'm excited for it. Ring of Honor Supercard will be great. And you know what's great? That this man is here today on a Friday, and that is the director.
Friday morning or after morning, noon.
Don't worry, I got my coffee here too.
Oh, hey, bro! What? Dude, hey, in our link tree, we have a link to our shop that has so much cool shit Ivan's put up there. We got boxing shorts. Boxer shorts? No boxer shorts yet?
Coming soon. But
coming soon, boxer shorts. We have gym shorts, tank tops, t-shirts, keychains, these awesome mugs. I think we actually have 2 different mugs too, so we're sporting both variations of it.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Oh, it's double-sided?
You're double-sided, baby.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I should drink it too. It's kind of we should get our own coffee. Fucking hell, man. And
oh my god.
Section? Tim's here. What's up, Tim? It's been a minute.
Yes.
Dylan, I don't know you yet, but I do now. I don't know the Nuki Head Network. That's a fucking dope name. Knucklehead. I like Nuki Head too. That's very Fallout. But yeah, Tim's here, and that's all that matters. Let's go.
Oh yes. Everybody's here on this Friday afternoon. But man, it's that time, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I think everybody knows the time. The director's here. We know why he's here, and I think it's time to give the people what they want, because this man has been asking for it, and I'm gonna let him, host that one. So before we do, let's go.
It's time! It's time! It's Vader time!
Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, that happened. Let's say it's Friday, huh? So 72 hours ago? I watched 72 hours.
Yeah. I mean, I watched it. What is Friday? I watched it Thursday morning. So yeah, about that. And they film on Wednesdays, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So like 72 hours. I guess we can say.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess it's close, right? I guess it's close. Okay.
Look at this fucking goddamn. This could have been a mini pay-per-view. Look at this card. Holy shit.
Oh my god, dude. Right? Tell me about it. I think this shit could have been
I don't know what the non-major pay-per-views are for Dynamite. Like, I just don't know which one. There's so many. There's like 4 of them. There's All or Nothing, Revolution, Double or Nothing, and then one more. And then a bunch of other ones. They'll name their Dynamites. Like, Winter is Coming is essentially a Dynamite, right?
Something. Yeah, it's a Dynamite. Yeah.
Right. So they'll name their Dynamites too. So this should have had a name. This should have definitely had a name.
Oh, it should have, definitely. But man, I'm gonna let the director break it down overall, because I only saw highlights, but I want you to host it and break it down for us, bro. And then I'm gonna go along with you, brother.
Yeah. I got you. I watched the whole thing. So first thing is, I want to take point that last year, most of our complaints with AEW Dynamite were 2 major things. Was that the storytelling was Blackpool, yeah, Big Cock Country, got it. Yes, perfect. Last year, my 2 problems, and I think a lot of us agree, was that the storytelling was weird. We couldn't really keep track of it. We didn't know where it was going. It went on for too long, and we were very lost on like who's what and why. And then also the women's division was a little, obviously always been just not where it could have been. I think 2023, those 2 problems are, for me, almost gone. I think the storytelling is very concise. We know now who is in a feud with who. There's still way too many factions. It's fine. And then the women's division itself, I think, has really tightened itself up. And I don't know if that's because Saraya is there. I know she spoke about, I'm going to help this division, but I don't know how much say she has backstage. I don't know if she's in Kenny Omega's ear giving production tips. If so, good for her. If not, good for whoever is doing that. But those 2 problems I have are like almost off the deck. So I'm pretty stoked. And this Dynamite really helped reinforce that for me. Do you am I bringing up the matches and you're just popping?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool.
Go for it.
Let's see. I had it. I totally had it. Not last week, this week. Match card. So it started this way. Did it? Okay. So I'm going to make sure I'm reading this correctly. It started with the Willow Nightingale Ruby Soho match, correct? Was that first?
Yes, it did.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, Willow is actually a lot better than I thought. She is super green, and that is totally okay. She would definitely be like on a dark or an elevate, and I know she has, and still look green over there. But the fact that she's learning from some of the best in the world on the job, just like Sky Blue is, I love that so much. That is the best way to learn, is to be in front of your biggest audience with your biggest names. And I think she's over. She gets cheered when she comes out for saves. She was getting cheered in this match. They were playing the former friends, heel thing where Ruby Soho and her teamed up against the Jazz Society, Anna Jay and Tay Melo Guevara a couple months ago. That was a great match, and now they're not friends anymore. But Ruby's like, "Hey, stop hitting me! I'm your friend." And Willow wasn't having any of it. So I thought that's a good story. It's we know that storyline. We know they used to be friends. We know that they are now not friends. Those lines are very clear, and I like that. I like that when you're not really guessing, like, are they who's on whose team, who's good, who's bad. A lot of that disillusion is getting cleaned up. It's like dust on the floor. Now you're getting a shinier floor. You're just slowly sweeping away at it. Good ass match. I love the I don't know what's Riot Kick called now. Future Kick or whatever.
I think so. Yeah, Future Kick. Future
Kick. Come on, Tim. You know what the name of Ruby Soho's
it should be Future Kick. I think so. Or not Future Shock. It has to be Future Kick. Yeah, something like that.
In the comments, let us know. But she hit it like off the top rope, kind of like she Irish whipped her off the top rope and then hit it. And I was like, "Fuck yeah, that's dope." And then she hit it again to just make sure she got the clean win. We saw the Outcasts come out. They went to spray her, I think, and then Rio came out. Love Rio. They went to spray her. Jamie Hayter came out, saves the day. And then we get that cool moment where Rio and Jamie Hayter have a mutual respect. But then Rio reminded her, "I'm still coming for it. Like we may not be friends, and I'm still coming for that belt." And that is going to be a great match. That's a Forbidden Door, right?
That's next week.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Why? That's a big match, dude. That's a former champ versus the current champ. I love that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was fun. Switchblade? No, it's not called Switchblade. It's the No Future Kick.
I think so. Is it Switchblade? I'm about to go back and
hold on. I gotta look. It's gonna bug me.
Yeah, because I don't remember what.
No Future. Yeah, it's called No Future.
Oh, No Future. Oh, okay.
Yeah, which I don't know if that's a reference to a Rancid song or to Terminator. I don't really care much for Rancid, so I would not know. Next up, we had, I believe, Jungle Boy Jack Perry versus Matt Hardy. So what? Ethan Page is like a face now? I don't understand this dynamic.
Before anything, I just wanted for the women's
also doing the Jeff Hardy dance. Can you not? That ain't
Before anything, I forgot to say when Jamie. I don't know if you noticed when Jamie Hayter was going to give that lariat to.
Oh, she was.
Oh my god!
She was. And Excalibur sold that for her, and like we all know that she was going to miss it. But if she hadn't, we would have.
Oh my god! I think
death.
It would. That would have been the wasted fucking meme. Bam!
Yeah, just fucking Grand Theft Auto death. Just wow. Yeah, that was sick. And like I know she meant to miss it, but you could hear it. You could hear the.
Oh, cool. Man, but yeah, you were so yeah. Ethan, I mean, I don't know. MJF, I don't know, man.
This is one of those things where I talked about where you don't know why are they friends? Are they bad guys? Matt Hardy will always be a good guy, but his contract got bought by Stokely, and he's forced to be in this team with Ethan Page, who is a heel, who's now Jeff Hardy, and they're now being sort of cheered, but also acting like heels. People want to cheer Matt Hardy, and I think Ethan Page is like coattail riding the cheers, where he's clearly a heel. He's a great heel. The match itself was good enough to tell the story that every week I think we're going to be featuring obviously one of the pillars that are going after the title. So this was Jungle Boy's week. He had his issues. He had a situation. The MJF promo was cool. Calling him Kanye was kind of funny, obviously. I love that. And then obviously Hook came out to make the save, I believe, on Ethan Page, right? Ethan Page was interfering and the Hook came out. So next week we're probably going to get the Hook's feature match, which is, I think, against Ethan Page, I think, right? For the
next week.
For the title. Is the title on the line?
I don't know. I had to double check if the FTW title's on the line, but
it's only been on the line twice ever in its 30 years of existence. So I'd be really surprised if it's on the line for this. But I know Hook's going to win. I just don't know how, because it sort of buries Ethan Page, but not really. Kind of. I think Ethan Page definitely needs an elevation to the international title. That should have been his from day one, but that's a whole different complaint. But good storytelling. We know that MJF has a lot on his plate, and we're going to get reintroduced to these characters who are now more serious. You know, Jungle Boy coming from a comedy gimmick, Darby Allin coming from a jackass gimmick. Hook is the man. I love Hook. So yeah, this is good storytelling. Next match.
But before
go ahead. Sorry, I'm not. I mean, I should get your thoughts on the highlights.
Before anything, I'm tired. Oh man, I feel bad for Ethan Page. The fact is that they're booking this man for the FTW title. Why is he not booked for the international title or for the TNT title? Oh my god, I'm digressing because of the fact I'm tired.
Well,
Ethan
I agree.
Page is underrated, man.
Ethan Page should have had the international title on day one. I get that they gave it to Pac because he at the time was all Atlantic, and Pac was on the Atlantic or the other side of the Atlantic.
The other side of the world.
That's like when they gave the Europe. I think the first European title was Big British Bulldog, right? It's kind of the same thing.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yep.
When they did that, I was like, oh, it's the same fucking thing. It's the British Bulldog was the first European title. It makes sense. So that's why I didn't really question Pac getting it, especially because he was stuck on that island for like 2 years.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's just, oh man. For me, I digress because of the fact that they're making a joke out of it, man. This firm has become a joke. Like, don't get me wrong, it's entertaining in a way because especially with Stokely, because we know Stokely's he's an entertainer, he's a comedian. Yeah, we know that, it's common, but it's just that for me, in a certain way, it hurts Ethan and Big Bill. You could say for me, Lee Moriarty, what the hell are you doing with him? And it's like, where the fuck is he? And then don't get me wrong, I do like the entertaining of the Matt Hardy and Isaiah, what they're doing. They're kissing ass because they're trying to get out of their contracts. We all know that. Matt is your entertaining heel, and it is what it is. And we're seeing that from Ethan too. Ethan's been goofy, but I need to.
Yeah, we saw him on Untaped at the live event. He was like cutting a promo in the ring and being funny, and people were laughing. And like, I know that it's like not being aired or televised.
Yeah,
but like he's supposed to be like a serious like jock,
a heel. Yeah.
Like he came out with a Letterman, or I think, and would like just handle business and just be a real douche. And now he's not that. So hopefully they establish that he's, that character again, because that's what I think would get him the belt and matter.
I hope so, man. But I'm curious now how they're gonna do with Book and with Hook, seeing how they're gonna do it. I don't know. I'm losing. My corazón is still like, oh no, keep it open. Leave it open. All right, I digress. Go ahead, director.
No worries. What's next on my list here is the Adam Cole match. Is that correct? Is that what you got?
That was the main event.
Yeah. Why did dude see? Look, you see what the fuck? How they order this shit all fucked up? They ordered this all. Okay, let me see. So do you have the graphic or no? What was next?
Right there. I know we had.
Like you don't have like the what's next? Okay, let me see what's next.
Well, we got the
Dalton Castle and the Boys versus Blackpool. Mm-hmm. That might be next. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have Dalton Castle, a former Ring of Honor heavyweight champion, in a squash match versus, I believe, Claudio is still currently the heavyweight champion, right?
Yes, he's the current Ring of Honor world champion. Yes.
Okay, so this was essentially supposed to be on a 3-on-3 match, but I think Claudio just did all the work and got the pin on one of the boys. So it was a protected loss for Dalton, who I don't necessarily think they're going to job out and bury him, but they did need to get BCC over as heels, and this did that, and we now definitely are booing them. We're booing these three for sure, and that's another gray area that is now completely, and I'll say this with pun intended, black and white. We know they're heels. Perfect. We're done speculating for now, kind of until later in the night.
You know what I want to say is that they do watch our show because we predict so much fucking shit, mainly you, more than me, because you always call it ahead of time, but way before I do. And how the fuck did we end up getting it right? I just don't understand. Even Tim, when Tim's here, the same. All of us fucking predict. Tony Khan, you're so predictable how you book shit. I'm sorry. It's predictable. I mean, we already kind of knew that already. But yes. My apologies. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, no worries. So I think that's pretty much it. They beat the shit out of the boys, and then they got booed, and they went to the back. I think I have the post back. Post-match attack on Hangman Page, but the heel faction more effective. Blah, blah, blah. Don Callis' apology. Yeah, so Don Callis thing. I think this is where we can talk about it a little.
Go ahead. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
my nitty, but I think I know what
Who
you're
is always
saying.
in the right place at the right time? Don Callis. He has been at the ambulance when the Bucks got messed up. He was here when Page got attacked, and a little inside baseball. I don't remember specifically who did it or what happened, but Callis legit got potatoed. He got really hit, really started bleeding, and I think he did have to go to a medical facility, but he really got fucked up in this. So I don't know if that was the intent or if that was an accident, but he really got fucked up on this, and the bleeding was like not intentional, and he really had to go get checked out. That's wild. That's crazy that would happen. Hopefully he's okay, because this storyline, I don't know how many people are seeing it. Tim, let me know, man, but like, we're saying it, man. Don Callis is behind all these attacks on the Elite. He's feeding the inside info. And I think Don Callis is going to be the new William Regal. I think he's going to Blackpool Combat Club. I think he's the one doing it, man. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I Can no one else see this, or is this pretty common knowledge? Let me know in the chat, man. But Don Callis is the ones. He's telling everybody. He's like, I don't know. There was an ambulance, and then Matt got fucked up, and I was just standing here, and then this one, I was just standing there, and then they got fucked up. And also framing Page last week for the thing. It was clearly okay. So suspended disbelief. Last week, Don Callis pretended that Page knocked him the fuck out, and then he was like, he did it. And then this week, he's like, oh, I may have exaggerated a bit. It was an accident. I may have just fallen. Kenny Omega could just watch the tape. He could just go back to Dynamite and be like, oh, Callis totally just lied to me and was faking being injured and tried to blame it on Page. Who doesn't watch the tape?
Yes, Chris and I talked about it in the chat. I knew he was going with this. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to let director handle
Who has belts? Who has belts? Who's got 2 ROH belts?
Claudio and Wheeler Yuta.
Who doesn't have any belts?
The
Elite.
Young Bucks. The Elite, the Young Bucks.
Okay, so technically Kenny does have the IWGP.
Yeah.
But that's not, okay, that's a great belt, obviously, and it is defended on Dynamite, but it is not the Ring of Honor belts, which are American belts.
Right.
And yeah, so yes, I believe in this. I believe in this storyline. I absolutely do. I would like this a lot. It would be weird to see, because Don Callis has been with Kenny Omega basically his whole career.
That's true.
This will be fucking wild, and we'll get into it more after we get towards the not the main event, but the next match. Yes, right. Okay, cool. So now we are on to Kenny Omega versus Jeff Cobb.
Go for it.
And okay, so when I watch the show, it's broken up into 2 parts: the first hour and the second hour. I have to jump feed. I have to like play part 1 and then stop it and then go play part 2. I'm at the end of the first hour and the graphic pulls up. Up next, Jeff Cobb, Kenny Omega. I'm like, wait, what? I thought this was the main event the whole time. So I'm like, if this isn't the main event, what the fuck are we in store for? Oh my God. The fact that this was the halfway mark main event is amazing. I love that, because that means that they got something big planned for the second half, and I was not wrong. But this match was match of the night. Anytime either of these two are on the card, it's probably going to steal the show. I was legit yelling by myself during all of these spots. Jeff Cobb hitting the V-trigger, going for the one-winged angel. I was like, I don't think anyone's ever hit one-winged angel on Kenny. I don't know if anyone's actually even ever tried to do that, but he did hit V-trigger. I was like, oh, fuck, oh, shit. And then Kenny gets out of it, and he goes for Tour of the Islands. Kenny gets out of that, hits his own V-trigger, and then the most amazing thing ever, Kenny actually gets Jeff Cobb up for the one-winged angel, which is a very strong man move with a lot of finesse in it. I mean, Jeff Cobb is pushing 300 pounds and pure fucking just dense.
Pure muscle, man. That's a meaty man right there.
That is a stacked boy.
Oh,
and
love it. Love it. He's stacky.
Fluid as anything. And Kenny wins. Obviously, no big deal. Kenny losing is is probably never going to happen in singles in Dynamite ever again without some fuckery. And then the fuckery begins.
Yeah, right? That's why I preach to my brother, because, hey, I'll go by all means, man.
Yeah, obviously, this is where Blackpool, I'm going to read just in case, yes. So Blackpool comes out, and they continue their feud with the Elites. They continue fucking them up because, Don Callis sent the boys. He's like, hey, this is the best time to fuck up Kenny. Get to it. And they do so. And then who comes to save the day is our boy, the American Dragon, Daniel Bryanson. And Cobb looked great.
Dyanson, Jeff
Yeah.
Cobb looked amazing. Yes, he did. He did look amazing in this match.
Cobb always looks good, man. I hope they sign that guy because he's about to be a free agent, and he could literally just go right to main roster on
What? So what? His contract is about to be up. You caught me by surprise. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'll Google check that, but according to my sources, he is about to be a free agent. I think the bidding wars of 2023, he received Jeff Cobb to come through. What are these from? Status update: Cobb's plans as a free agent. That was 3 years ago. Yeah, I mean, I read something or heard something from somewhere. I'll quote specifically. It was Simon Miller from What Culture who had noticed or had said that Jeff Cobb's about to be a free agent. So AEW better sign him now because he is definitely going to be paid correctly by someone else.
Wow. That's a shocker for me.
Obviously, I would love to see him anywhere. He would be fucking great. Him versus
him versus let's say give me him and Gunther and WWE. Oh yeah,
that would be a banger. Him and fucking the homie from Australia, the guy that looks just like him. Big boy from Elimination Chamber.
Oh, Bronson Reed. They already fought each other. Yeah. I seen them fight each other and on WWE television, but I see them
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
According to WWE, it don't matter if you fought outside the company for sure.
I get you.
Anyways, the American Dragon comes to make the save, protecting Kenny Omega from the Blackpool Country Club, and then hits the cleanest Bushido knee on him, the Psycho knee. If I hadn't already seen it, I wasn't sure if I'd expected it. We all thought that Daniel Bryan was going to be away from TV a little bit further, a little bit longer. That match with MJF was only a month ago or so. It wasn't like 6 months or some shit. We didn't forget about him. And we get my favorite version of the American Dragon ever. I really only like him as a heel as far as personality goes. He is a much better heel to me. And I know he was much over as a face. Like, I know that the Yes Movement, that was him as a face, and that really pushed the limits of popularity in WWE, but I'm way more entertained by I will kick his fucking face in Daniel Bryan than any other version. I love that original Daniel Bryan when he came into AEW, when he was like not letting go of submissions, talking shit to you, the elbows. And I think we're gonna get a much worse version of that now because all he can do is ramp it up. And we're gonna get one of the greatest rematches that we deserve. Kenny Omega versus Bryan Danielson in the future. Like, I know they fought once before, but now we're going to get it on a bigger stage, and it's going to be match of the millennia. There's no way this is not a 17 5-star match.
And I could say that I think Bryan should win, and it should be for the IWGP US Championship. And you have Bryan Danielson going to New Japan. Give me that.
Absolutely win. He should absolutely win clean.
That's what I'm saying. Clean. Imagine he wins.
And there could be interference. There could be interference on the outside, and like the Elite can take care of Blackpool, but none of them actually affect the match. Like no touch, no contact interference is the only way that this match will resolve itself. And I don't care how long it takes to get there because the storyline until then will be fantastic. I love this. And then obviously the Don Callis turn is coming.
Dude.
Yeah, people don't already cheer him, sort of. So putting him in a more heelish position will be even more emotion from the crowd for him because people don't cheer him. Essentially, they cheer Kenny Omega. They respect Don. The Virus is the best, but they cheer him because he's standing next to Kenny Omega.
Yeah,
kind of like how they cheered Roman, but not Paul Heyman. It's kind of the same effect.
Yeah, that's true.
Same exact fucking thing.
What I like, though, I'll tell you, is the fact that we're finally getting it. This is built for Double or Nothing coming up in May. You're gonna have the BCC versus the Elite. That I know, I think it was Matt or Nick Jackson that tore his pec. They don't know if he needs surgery or not. They don't confirm yet. But this is where you see now how you look. I think everything what you stated will fall down to that. I think we might see the turn from Don at Double or Nothing. I think that we might see him turn on the Elite, join with BCC, being the new manager for them, and taking along Konosuke Takeshita. Imagine he takes Takeshita to the BCC, and there you go. And it's like, what the fuck just happened? And then you have the Elite. So you have the Elite. You have got the reunion in the UK. You got the Bucks, Kenny, and Hangman. Now they reunite. Who knows? Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine.
Yeah,
totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Nick, what up, bro? Mox, Judah, Claudio, Brian, the Dark Order, and the Blood and Guts.
Oh,
yeah, maybe. Except I think we're going to be getting the Outcasts versus the Originals in the Blood and Guts.
That's what needs to happen.
Unless we do both in one night, but I don't want that. And I definitely don't want the women in a – I mean, I would love the women in the Stampede match.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of comedy to that, and I don't know if I want to get the women who I want to be taken seriously in a comedy match. So – and then obviously you can't do Kenny Omega in another Stampede match because he's been in all of them.
Yeah, that's true. That's very, very true. I mean, but I think it's heading to that direction. I feel that we're going to get that at Double or Nothing. We're going to get BCC, the Elite, Don Callis turns on the Elite at Double or Nothing. I don't see it happening before. Does it make sense if it happens before, though, director? Does it make sense, or should it wait to Double or Nothing? That's my question.
When is Double or Nothing?
May 27th.
Okay, so not even...
Oh, 28, sorry.
Yeah, about two months almost exactly. I don't know. I mean, you still have 6 maybe episodes to tell the story. Probably less than that maybe. Should it happen that? Yeah, I don't know. So much happens at pay-per-views. I don't know. Maybe do it the Dynamite before going into the pay-per-view. There's so many heel turns that happen on the big stage that it would be almost predictable if it was going to happen. So I do not have the best answer for when that should happen, just that I know it will.
Okay. I'm looking forward. I'm excited to see how they're heading this direction and what direction they're going to go with. And look, one thing, can we say one thing that I want to say? Because Tony Khan always, as much as Tony Khan hates it, but it's the damn truth. You're finally learning how to fucking book shows. You're learning how to book storylines, sir. You're finally doing it. You're finally learning how to fucking tell a story.
That's fucking bullshit.
Bullshit, Tony Khan, because you don't know how to tell stories. I'm telling you that right now.
Right.
I'm saying that forever.
He's trying. I mean, I see the effort. I just see that he may give up after he's tried. Fuck it. I don't know. We're halfway there. I don't know. Just whatever. That's kind of...
And then what do we get? In 2 weeks.
And then we get the Nightmare Queen or whatever the fuck the Brandy Rhodes in Kong was. That shit literally got deleted. After 2 weeks.
Like, what the fuck happened to that?
Yeah, we're not doing that anymore. They literally came out and said, Brandy Rhodes even said, like, yeah, it wasn't over. We're not doing it. We stopped it. Like, how do you, what? You just canceled an angle in the middle. You didn't resolve it. It's
fucking hilarious.
The first time I ever heard anyone say, no, we just stopped doing it. It sucked. I'm like, yeah, it did, but you can at least, like, end it, please, because fake reality.
Oh, go for it, director. What do we got next?
Next thing we have is Orange Cassidy versus The Butcher in a singles international championship match. Good match. It's still wild to see Andy Williams from Every Time I Die in there doing the damn thing. I've been in his mosh pit. I listened to his music, and now he is a behemoth in the ring, and that is fucking great to see because he's not a bad wrestler at all, and good to see him in singles. Still waiting on that Butcher and the Blade push. It's been 5 years. Let's go.
Right? My God.
That's really much all I got to say. I don't remember if anything else happened after that. I mean, we're probably just going to get more Butcher and the Blade versus Best Friends shit, which I think was like the first feud either of them even had in Dynamite, which sort of feels like they're just circling back because they're out of ideas on that one. Promo between Jade and Taya, A+. Not A+, but like great. Like I would say that I'm very entertained by this angle. Have no idea what's going to happen. They're using both of these athletes perfectly. Taya running through everyone else in the division using, the finisher. You can't. How do you fucking non-disclosure agreement a finishing move? It's not even your move. It's Beth Phoenix's move. Come on, man. Where's she at? Like, how do you, huh? What's up? What are you guys doing? We are talking online to a bunch of nerds about fake fighting. What are you up to, bro?
Well, hey, what's going on, man? Thank you for tuning in, brother. Appreciate you very, very much. Appreciate you.
So, yeah, again, back to being entertained by the women's division. I'm entertained by this. I have no idea. Taya, like, if she won this, it would make sense. Like, I'd be like, oh, well, that would be the person. If anyone's going to do it, Taya makes the most sense. But I'd also like to see the belt stay on Jade because I love just a beast in the ring. I love, like, an undefeated just goat like that, and she's on her way to being a great wrestler. She is absolutely decent and always getting better, and I'm stoked on that.
Oh man!
So, and then next was I guess according to my documents now, was the Ruby Soho Nightingale match, which is what's called in the business the cooler match, which means it's the go get a beer, take a piss match, which it wasn't, and I talked about it earlier. So stop doing that. Stop booking women's matches like this.
There you go, Tony Khan. You see?
Yeah, they used to do this. This was a next generation thing. This was a Divas division thing. This was early 2010s thing. This would be the bikini match before the Lesnar and Undertaker match or some shit. This would be
there you go.
Yeah.
See,
I'm
Tony
serious. I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
Storyline was good. Yeah, storyline's good. I already talked about it. We can move on to the main event, which was stoked was the main event because you could have put that Kenny Omega shit at the main event and end it on Daniel Bryan's, turning back into BCC. That would have been a great fade to black, but it was this because Adam Cole, baby, deserves it. Solid match, shorter than it could have been for like a pay-per-view match. These guys definitely could go a lot more, and we know that, but it's Cole's first match back. We wanted to test them waters, and he passed. I love that he hit the last shot, or I think they changed it now. It's called something else.
What the fuck was it called? I know that they said something different.
Yeah, they definitely I don't know when they renamed it, but they definitely did rename it.
I think it was a take shot or something like
Boom.
that.
It's called the Boom now.
Oh, yeah, the boom. There you go.
But it was called the last shot, but it's still called the last shot too.
Yeah, now it's well, I don't know why they changed it to the boom.
I don't know. Last shot sounds too violent, I guess, like a gun. I don't know. Either way, he hit it for the win. Garcia got laid out. He sold it very well. He sold it like he got kicked in the back of the head because that's what happened. And then, I love it. Japan all over the place. Streamers come down. Britt Baker comes down. We all know in kayfabe that they're together. They're finally starting to address real relationships in AEW, which is cool. There was the Anna Jay reference earlier. We obviously know about Tay Mello and Sammy Guevara. And now we're finally publicly addressing, even more so, Adam Cole and Britt Baker, who have been together forever, like 10 years, it feels like. I remember when she was ringside at NXT and they panned to her and they're like, Adam Cole's girlfriend. And everyone's like, that's Britt Baker, bitch. Give her some respect. And they were like, we didn't mean to film a rival company's wrestler. It's like, who gives a shit? It's Britt Baker.
Yeah.
She gets all the TV time.
Very, very true.
But now we know what's going to happen next. We're getting Adam Cole versus Jericho. And I'm here for it because sinking ship, rising tide raises all ships. Is that what that is? And Jericho is the king of that. Jericho is the king of surrounding himself with people that need to be elevated. And he's doing that in every single faction, from the Pinnacle to the Premier to the Inner Circle to the Jazz. Everyone that's in his inner circle goes up with him. And that happened with Garcia in this match. And I'm not saying
match, by the way.
I'm not saying he's going to help elevate Cole, who is already on his way up even more so. But this is a very good match that we're about to see. Hopefully at whatever the next major pay-per-view is. We know Jericho storylines run long. They tend to do the MJF thing where you got to beat everybody in his clan before you get to the boss, but inevitably we're going to get Cole versus Jericho, which I don't think we've ever seen because they were never in the same company together.
You're
at
right.
least a major company.
You're right.
When Jericho was on Raw, I don't even think Adam Cole was in NXT, or if there was, it was passing ships in the night. I'm sorry for all the maritime metaphors. That's just where my head's at right now.
Mm-hmm.
but we're finally going to get it. And after this, Cole has to go for a championship, like a major one. And I don't mean international. I mean Cole has never. He's only held the NXT title and never a main roster title. So yeah, and by that time that happens, I think MJF will have held the belt long enough to have established himself as a champion, and I would be okay with him losing it by then, because I want him to have a nice long run. I don't want him with that fucking Hangman Page 6 weeks bullshit. I want MJF with a 6-month title run at least, and by the time this resolves itself, Cole's next and he gets it.
Okay, but so would you book it for All Out or Revolution?
I don't know when let me bring up when these fucking events happen.
Because you have Double or Nothing in May, and then you have in September you have All Out, and then you have like the beginning of the year. It's every quarter. Remember,
Double or Nothing. Yeah, Double or Nothing is May. Too soon. Road Rager. That sounds fucking crazy. That looks like something the.
Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door. Okay, that's too soon for MJF and Cole, for sure. Fighter Fest, July, maybe. Ring of Honor, Fight for the Fallen, July, too soon. Let's do All Out. September.
All Out.
Yeah.
I really dig the fact that they're putting Adam Cole with Jericho. The reason why, because Jericho is one of the safest persons to work with. And not only that,
Jericho's really never hurt anybody except for when he hurts the people that hurt people.
Yes, there you go.
Shout out to him, who I honestly think in a real fight, I think Jericho would fucking murk Brock Lesnar. Knowing what I know about Brock Lesnar, and they say always talk about a fighter like he's standing right behind you. I've heard things, and we all know Lesnar doesn't like to get hit. So I think Jericho would definitely fucking put him down.
I think so too. And it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be a great feud. And I think it's great for Adam Cole because it kind of like, takes away the ring rust. Even though he already just had his match on Dynamite, but meaning as in feud, okay, now you're having a feud with Jericho. Now you're going to go through the whole fucking trials and tribulations with Jazz.
He probably will.
Yeah.
He probably will.
Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't be surprised. And I think it would be great for Cole, to be honest, because it really...
Holy shit, we're going to get a mixed gender tag match. We're going to get Adam Cole and Britt Baker versus Jericho and Anna Jay. Holy fucking shit, let's go. Oh my God, we have to do this. We have to do this match.
Okay, I had to.
Let's fucking go.
Yes.
Exactly. That would be such a sick fucking match.
Hey, hell yeah, a mixed interjet. Oh my God, Anna Jay. No. Hold on.
I know she's injured. She'll be back in time. Hopefully, she's not Chris Statlander.
We're gonna have two. You have that one. Sammy Guevara and Tay Mello versus Britt Baker and Adam Cole.
But now, see, we're using Britt Baker twice. So
what? Or had Jamie Hayter. Fuck it, they're partners anyway. So
yeah, there we go. There we go. Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker, a 3-on-3 intergender match.
Oh,
you've never seen that shit. 3-bird rules intergender match, bro. Let's go.
I wouldn't mind that. Oh my God, just imagine
Jericho and the girls versus what are they called? The Pillars?
No, the originals. The originals.
No, they had a name besides Hayter. Besides the.
I forgot what the hell they were called. I know there was something else.
They had a name, though, for sure. It wasn't like Hayter and the Goat or something like that. It was something else.
I don't remember.
What was that? Tim, help us out, bro. You're always with us.
I don't know.
Said something. It was like the Pillar and the Killer. Was that what it was?
I don't. What
was that? It was something.
I don't remember. Jesus, I don't remember.
I'm gonna keep looking it up.
But I don't mind that either. I think it's gonna for me, Cole. It's just
yes, it was definitely called the Killer and the Pillar.
Killer and the Pillar. Okay. There we go. But hey, I mean, having Cole to go through those trial tribulations, we already saw Will Garcia. Next to Sammy.
Now, real quick, when the look back, so some people think that Jericho wasn't looking back at Cole. He was looking at Daniel Garcia in disgrace. I don't agree with that. I think he was finally like, Adam Cole's the one guy I've never wrestled, and I don't want to make eye contact, but I want you to know that I know you're there.
Oh,
I think that's what people think, right? Because some other people were like, oh, he was disappointed in Garcia, and that's why he didn't really want to carry him out. He wanted to leave him there. Thank you, Tim. I'm right sometimes. So yeah, I don't think because they were like, oh, remember last week when Daniel Garcia accidentally called himself a wrestler? Jericho's going to turn on him. I'm like, I don't think that's going to happen. That storyline to get him in the Jazz was like fucking 6 months long. They're not just going to dump him that quick.
That's true. Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, it's going to be exciting to see where Cole's career. I mean, now him coming back, and not only that, but think about this too, director. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if you have the All Access, the AEW Access. I guess already came out.
I don't. I don't. I just feel.
I'd
watch it.
I think we should wait on it, right? I think
it's too inside. It's too behind the scenes for me. It's where it is.
Yeah, I get you. You want to be a fan. You don't want to get involved in that.
It's just too. It's too behind the curtain for me.
It will kind of kill it for you, right? Like it would be like, fuck.
Yeah, like you could do it in ECW because there weren't really storylines, you know.
Yeah.
And that locker room was wild as it was, but like I've stated before, like I saw like Sammy Guevara marking out over working with Daniel Bryan, and like wait, you're a heel and you're a face. It was like when Kane used to have to wear like a mask, obviously everywhere he went, or when they found out Jesse Ventura and Hogan were friends, and people were like, "What the fuck?" And that was, people don't know, that was the first time. Yeah, exactly. That was like one of the first times people started to suspect wrestling was fake. I think they saw Hogan and Jesse Ventura have a match and then taking a car to the same hotel, something like that. So yeah, that's, to me, it's still real to me, damn it. And let's just.
That's probably why you don't want to see that shit, because like, no, I'm gonna fuck up my sport, I'm gonna fuck everything up, and then you're gonna be like, fuck AEW, I don't want to see this shit no more. I think that's what you're afraid. I'm with you. Look, I haven't seen it yet. I heard good stuff about it, and I heard there was some bad ones. But you can see now who's producing, and I guess what they're saying. I'm not gonna spoil it because I heard about it, but I haven't seen it myself, so I don't know. I can't tell you straight answer for it. Am I excited for All Access? I feel that they're using that to the whole Cole situation with Jericho is helping as well with the All Access to build that television show, that television along the way. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Look, there's a lot of stories that are now happening here, starting this Dynamite. And one thing, if we notice, director, that now we're seeing a lot of matches booked for the next week and the following week and the next week. Next week, we're gonna hear from the BCC. They'll be at Dynamite.
Yeah, there's no mouthpiece. Besides Daniel Bryan, there's no mouthpiece either. Yeah, so I didn't really talk. Wheeler should never talk.
You shouldn't talk at all. No.
You should never. I mean, part of the reason I don't like Wheeler is fucking don't talk, bro. Just don't. Just be Steve Blackman. Literally, Steve Blackman was more exciting.
Oh, wow. Wow. No, you didn't. You did not go there.
Tell me he didn't just say that.
Moxley talks, but he's not like saying anything new that we care about. And he's actually, I think, getting booed when he gets on the mic because we're kind of over the shtick. So yeah, I would love to see what Don Callis has to say, and he'd be a great mouthpiece.
Oh my God.
Also, maybe they're going to change the name because they're not from Blackpool anymore. I don't know.
I think they're keeping it an honor for William Regal. They have to.
I see that. Like it's already branded. It's already like on merch, I guess. So
yeah,
that's fine. But none of them are Europe. Well, okay, Claudius was Switzerland. Okay.
Yes, with Swiss, and then you have Wheeler, who's part what? He's part Filipino, part American.
Right, he's from America though.
Yeah.
John's obviously from Cincy, and then
Brian's from Seattle.
Yeah, so
Seattle,
yeah,
Washington.
pretty much. And then Don's Canadian.
And then that next week you do have Ricky Starks versus Juice Robinson. You have Jamie Hayter versus Riho for the AEW Women's title.
God, do I hate those fucking Juice Robinson promos? Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. They're bad. They're literally. He's like, okay, hold on. Brian Pillman promos 1997. Got it. Okay, ready? Go.
Oh,
it's nothing original about that guy. It's just not. I mean, I'm sure he's fine in the ring. Just the promos, not original to me.
The main event for the next week's Dynamite is the Guns defending the tag team titles versus
know.
FTR is titles versus career. So this is the end. My only friend, the end of FTR, or do they stay?
Well, fuck. You don't know. You really don't know with this one because would they make it so obvious that FTR is welcome back to Raw?
I don't think so, to be honest with you. You know what I think, though? I'll tell you right away before you finish with yours. I say they're going to go to Ring of Honor. They're going to be in that 6-man.
They just lost those belts.
Well, I'm just saying, no. Just those tag team belts. They're
lost under the Briscoes, right?
No, well, remember Jay passed away,
right.
So they're vacated. So they're going to be in Reach for the Sky. They have 5 teams: Top Flight, Aussie Open, LIJ, which is Rush and Juristico, and you have Jesus Christ. Who was the other one? Lucha Brothers. Yeah, Lucha Brothers, and fuck, I just have the card. Jesus Christ. I'll tell you who. Hold on, I have it right here. Fuck, what's wrong with me? All right, here. Okay. Let me see. I'll show you right quick. Because there's 5 teams in this one. Okay, there you go. See, look. Okay, there you go. Oh, the Kingdom. So you have the Kingdom. Aussie Open, Top Flight, Lucha Brothers, and Rouge. Right there. That's what you have right there.
Is that the Kingdom? Is that Mike Barnett? Or
no. That's Mike Bennett. Mike Bennett and
that's Mike Bennett, right?
Yeah,
cool.
Mike Bennett. And Canelas, of course.
Damn, that's fucking Jalistico. Was that his name?
Yeah.
That is fucking sick, Max. That reminds me of like when Super Dragon was really, really fucking blowing up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good match. Well, do FTR just not want to be on television anymore? Do they want to be on an app?
Right. I mean, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I feel like maybe that's just me. I don't know. I don't see them going. Look, they're here in LA. They were with CM Punk. My sources told me like yesterday morning, hey, I'm at the gym, a 24-hour gym, and guess who's right here? FTR and CM Punk are right next to me. What the fuck are they doing? I'm like,
who posted that?
No, my buddy who works at the 24 hours.
Right.
He messaged me saying that Punk and FTR are at the gym early in the morning when I was working. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't know they were here. So.
I mean, obviously, none of these motherfuckers are going to be at WrestleMania.
No, there's no.
Okay, they might be there, but they're not going to be there.
I think they'll be at Ring of Honor, though. I think so.
Right, but they're not going to be like they're not like fucking double.
Imagine if they are at WrestleMania. I don't want to see him Punk, bro. I already talked about that. I covered that.
Like the only reason I'd like. Okay, I'm going to find my words. The only reason I'll say entertained when I don't like something, but I enjoy it. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay. Only reason I'm entertained by CM Punk is because of the heat. I like pissing off crowds. Like I like when people not like not like kayfabe heat, but like real heat. Like when Brock Lesnar came out for that fucking Money in the Bank and people were like, fuck this, I loved it. I love that shit. So if CM Punk does something to do that, I'll love it. I think that's fucking insane. I hate him so much that I hate when people hate him. So yeah, I'm weird.
Well, you know what? I want to ask you. You read the whole shit about CM Punk and Moxley shit, right? Did you read about that? Did you hear about that?
And Moxley?
Yeah, you saw Punk call out Moxley.
No, I don't. We all know that CM Punk absolutely blocked me.
Oh, that's right. That's right. CM
This
Punk
is real.
blocked the director. It's real. Go back to our archives on Circle the Bay. You checked. He got blocked by CM Punk. CM Punk, very short and quick. CM Punk called out AEW's management and bad booking because Moxley pitched the idea of Moxley squashing Punk for the title and then having Punk to regain it back at the other event. I forgot which one was it. I don't know if I think it was Double or Nothing. When CM Punk was injured, his leg, remember his ankle injury, he said it was legit. He didn't want to do it. And then he pretty much was bashing, saying that Moxley threw this Rocky 3 pitch idea, like the Clobber beating Rocky Balboa, and then Rocky Balboa comes back and trains and beats Clobber, gaining his belt back. So Moxley went on his wife's podcast, Clearing the Air, like, I was a free agent. I wasn't even supposed to put you over, but I did it for the business. I did it for Tony Khan, and I shouldn't have done it for Tony Khan. And I could have gone to SummerSlam, taken the AEW belt, could have gone over there with the belt and say, fuck you guys. And then that's Moxley's, exactly. That's Moxley's fucking retaliation.
that is a very iconic photo. I did appreciate that, but I hate that it was fake. I wish that shit was real, like Bret Hart style.
Yes.
Bret Hart was for sure taking that title to Nitro, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt in my goddamn mind he was not showing up on that fucking.
You swear you're going to get paid millions of dollars for that shit?
There was a bounty on that belt. People don't know the underlying reason to that Montreal screw job. Vince had every right in the world to do what he did because Bret was not going to give that belt up. He was going to there was a bounty. Literally, Bischoff said, I will pay you like $1 million to put that belt on our show. And he was going to do it. I don't doubt a second of it.
I'm with you 100% because there's that we could debate for sure. And now, yeah, speaking of debate, but you know what?
God, that was 30 years ago. That was a while. That was literally like a while ago. That was like whole people. That was a whole person ago.
That was a whole
like there was a kid born during the Montreal screw job who is like 30 now.
All right. Last topic of the night, because we want to get director's point, and I think he's going to be excited. I think we all are excited for him. Yes, WrestleMania, of course, coming up this weekend, night 1 and night 2. I'm going to show the director, of course, the card for both nights. So, but, this is going to be, we want to get the director's opinion on it. So let's start with night 1. Saturday, this is what we have Saturday here.
There's no kickoff show, right? Is this what that is?
No kickoff. Straight, yep. So you have
cool. But it starts with Cena and Austin Theory, by the way. People don't know that.
Thank you. I was going to ask people, because now they were saying that it was not going to happen. That it was that.
No, it's absolutely starting off. Yeah, that's so the show.
Cena Theory. See, you have Flair, Ripley, Usos, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Becky Lynch, Lita, Trish versus Damage Control, Rollins versus Logan Paul, Dominic versus Ray, and that Showcase 4 men's tag match. Braun Strowman, Ricochet.
No title on the line for that one because I don't know exactly. Okay, cool. That's fucking weird that you would have the fucking Usos match before any of that. I'm assuming this is the order that goes in from top to bottom.
Supposedly, but I think I'm assuming there's going to be the Usos and Kevin Owens and Sami main eventing.
Yeah,
I have a feeling.
Yeah, me too. So do you want me to just tell you what I think?
Yeah, Ben, break it down.
All right, hard to see Cena losing at WrestleMania. It's hard to see Austin losing also, but I think you can make a bigger star out of him losing than you can him winning, I guess. I mean, there is the rub. I mean, it happened to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens beat Cena and he blew the fuck up. I just don't think they're going to do it twice. I think Cena gets it because he's got a movie coming out, and that's the perfect way to promote it. He's got that Rickety Snicket movie where it's a really good idea for a movie. It's based on a true story. It's a story about a bunch of kids that throw these crazy house parties, and they get in trouble, so they hire an actor to take the blame, and that actor is John Cena. So
really,
yeah,
I got to see that movie.
It's not out yet. It's like out in like fucking 6 months. All right, cool. Next match, Charlotte and Ripley. Ripley, unfortunately, is definitely going to take that title and become one of the best ever. And I say unfortunately because Charlotte Flair is she's the losingest champion in the history of the sport. Like, I don't care if she's the winningest. She's lost the belt 15 times. That's how I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
she's going to beat her daddy's record for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Usos and Kevin for the belt. That is definitely going to the Usos.
Wait, what? You're choosing those to retain?
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you why later.
What?
Long-term storytelling.
Oh.
We'll show why when we get to tomorrow.
Oh, okay. What? All right, go ahead.
Not for tag titles, the triple threat match, whatever, the 3-on-3 Damage Control. I see Trish turning on Becky and Lita, joining Damage Control.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's pretty obvious to me. That'd be kind of cool. Which means they're back, hopefully, kind of pseudo full-time, which is...
But then she fucking retired, and then fucking she wrestled Charlotte at a SummerSlam, and she retired. She's like, I'm done. And now you're fucking telling me you're going to come back?
I ain't mad at it. I don't care. Yeah, dude, of course. You would never do this job for free. Why would you not?
No, Then why say you retired? Don't say that. Just say you're gonna fucking continue to wrestle. It's like you, Chris. You're gonna say, "Oh, hey, I'm done playing guitar. I'm gonna retire as a guitarist." You're gonna tell me that you're not gonna come back? Hey, you're playing with
absolutely come back. Yeah, if you're paying enough, yeah.
There you go.
We already don't play shows for free. Fuck it all.
There you go.
Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul. Logan Paul's first win in the main event.
What?
Logan Paul's he's due. Logan Paul is due. He cannot go 0-3 and be taken seriously.
What?
What? Jake Paul might come out for sure, but he's going to win this match.
You're choosing Logan Paul versus Rollins has gone 0-3 at Mania. He's been losing every fucking Mania.
But he has the greatest cash in of all time, so it's cool. It's fine. It's totally cool.
Oh,
are you upset WrestleMania card? Who's upset at the card?
Nobody's at the card. This is one of the
actually one of the coolest cards in like the past couple of years.
Yes.
Ray versus Dom. Yeah, I mean obviously Ray, but like I don't know how. Because obviously, there's the what are the forgotten Judgment Day factor?
Oh, Judgment Day, yes.
Right. So who's gonna save Ray? Like Lucha Party or
no? The Legado Fantasma.
Oh yeah. There we go. Bam, I forgot about that. Which I'm so glad they're back. To me, they were kind of gone. They were off TV for a little bit, and this was perfect. They were also heels because they're drug dealers. They're like the cartel, right? I guess you're good guy cartel members now because we're doing the Pablo Escobar thing. His name's even Escobar, so it's not like a coincidence. But yeah, I hope Ray takes this and we get that satisfaction we need because Condom is hilarious, but he needs a loss. What is 1, 2? Is 6-man? 4-man? What is this?
It's for a fatal 4 tag team matchup. So yeah, Braun Strowman, Ricochet.
Yeah, I got it.
Versus
Alpha Academy is going to not win. They might win this. Alpha Academy might win this. Is this for a title shot?
I think it is. They're just calling it a showcase.
Give it to Alpha Academy. Who cares?
Hell yeah. That's what I chose. I think the Maximum Male model is going to get involved. That's what I think.
Putting Shorty G in that Cody Rhodes match, it really reminded people how good of a wrestler he is. And Otis is always solid, literally and figuratively. So I'm cool with Alpha Academy winning this. And then maybe Maxine Dupree helping out to do that.
I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm with you. All right, night 2. This is all right.
It doesn't start at the top for this one. This is starting at the bottom.
Starting at the bottom. Hell yeah. You got the showcase of the fatal, the 4-way. Liv Morgan.
This has to be for a title match. This is definitely going to be Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green winning this.
Oh, man. You're not choosing Ronda and Shayna?
No, I know that, but I think Chelsea's going to pin like Liv Morgan or some shit or Shotzi.
I like that. It's going
to be a protected loss. Ronda and Shayna walk away unscathed. But Karrions are going to get the win on this. That's why they've been building them up. And Chelsea Green's due. Her career has been a little in and out due to injury, and it's not her fault. And I think that this is the time for her to really make up for lost time. So yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Lesnar and Omos. I have no idea. How do you
feel about this shit? Honestly,
I love this. I like this a lot. I like that Lesnar is relegated to this and he accepted it and he's cool with it. He's not a main event and it's not a name, but he's cool with helping develop a name. I mean, unless the storyline is Brock Lesnar taking Omos to Suplex City and hitting an F5, and just one, please, just one F5, get it done. I'm tired of seeing 17 F5s to put away Goldberg. Like, if the storyline is like almost fucks him up for 2 minutes, but then Lesnar hits one German and one F5 in the last minute, because we know Lesnar is going to work light. He's not going to do a 15-minute match, which is cool. The most amount of bucks for the least amount of times, what you want to do. I would be cool with that match.
So how long do you give this match?
6 minutes. I'm going to give it 6.
6 minutes?
Not counting entrances.
Okay.
Entrances will last longer. But that's not really a stretch. I'm not saying anything anyone would be like, that doesn't make sense. That absolutely makes sense.
Okay. You know what? All right. Almost Mania.
I like that. That'd be really fucking crazy if Almost wins. What's almost his finisher? Is it the claw slam?
Yeah, no, that fucking, the Great Khali's finisher, the one that he's like, the two-handed, grabs you and drops you.
Yeah, okay, cool. I could definitely see him hitting that on Lesnar because he's fucking 19 feet tall. Okay, match of the night. Let's go. Edge versus Finn Balor. And we obviously know we're getting the Demon.
Hell in a cell.
So we obviously know we're getting the Brood. We're getting the Demon. Obviously, Damian Priest comes out. Gangrel comes out. We know that's happening. Gangrel's already been spotted nearby. I'm excited for that because I am all about You Think You Know Me with the original Brood.
And one more thing, rumor
It's not coming out. There will be no Christian at this.
Tony Khan said supposedly he gave him permission. Supposedly.
I love that. I would absolutely love that because that would take care of Dominic, probably. Because it's only two of them, yes. And there was never a girl in the Brood, which is cool. There were,
no,
Julia Hart.
Julia Hart.
I think Edge takes this. This has to end it. This is definitely that ending that we need. And no better way than Edge coming out on top finally in Hell in a Cell against the Demon. It doesn't hurt Finn. It only helps Edge, and the storyline is finite. And maybe Edge goes back home again. 5 minutes, 7 minutes. That's for thinking Brock wins. Yeah, I'm with you on that for sure. I think Omos is going to put a house of fire on for the first 5 minutes, and Lesnar hits like 2 moves, and that's it. Gunther versus Drew versus Sheamus. This is going to be a fucking banger after banger. Run the clip.
Gotcha.
Banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger.
It will be.
Yeah, love this, man. This whole night's fucking
Chop
solid.
Up Mania running
Love
wild.
So Drew and Sheamus are like pseudo friends still, but they know that they're both going for the Intercontinental title. I think that's going to play a big factor into this, and I think Gunther retains. Gunther is going to hold all the records for the Intercontinental title, and he deserves it. He's pushing close to beating Honky Tonk's record right now.
Holy shit! I didn't realize that until you just mentioned it.
Well, they say he's held it the longest of the modern era, but that doesn't really matter because Honky Tonk only had it in like '94. That's still not modern era, but it's still like we're alive. It happened.
When did the golden era end, and then when did the new generation started? Was it in between, right? 94, 95?
We didn't even call the golden era the golden era. That's like Hogan. That's like 80. That's like WrestleMania to like 91.
Yeah, that's like, well, that's what I would say 93.
But it wasn't officially called golden era, right?
Yes, for me it was a gold. I mean, we called it a golden era. It shouldn't be.
But the next generation was called that. They put that on marketing.
Yes, they
right.
So yeah.
that was whenever the Rockers debuted. To me is when that started. So like 91.
But okay, I get your point. But I get that
point.
When
Shawn got put on TV, that's when the next generation started for me.
That is a good. I think what happened when Shawn Michaels went solo. I think that's when I think it started the transition in the golden era. I think it was like 94, 95, in my opinion. I feel like that's what I feel.
Yeah, I can see that. 1, 2, 3 Kid, Razor Ramon. Yeah, that's that's the era that I'm talking about. When everybody's gimmick was a job, like a plumber or a car raceman or a repair guy or the repo man. Yeah, Barry Darsow is the man. Shout out to Barry Darsow who shows up at WrestleMania. Gunther wins and retains and beats all the records, and everybody accepts this because he is the fucking man.
All right.
Bianca and Asuka. I don't see Asuka winning this. I don't see why she would need to, and I think Bianca retains, and that's fine with me. I'm cool with it. It's gonna be a great match.
What? You don't feel Asuka doesn't earn a title win at Mania?
I didn't say that.
I'm asking you a question.
She deserves a title match, but she's had the belt.
But she's never won it at a Mania.
I know Charlotte technically took it from her, but she had it going in, right?
No, remember she won the Rumble. She went to Mania to challenge Charlotte. She lost.
Right, she did not win
give her the first L, and then
they're not really promoting her in this event. I mean, that'd be bad marketing if all the storylines leading up to it of her just showing up at the end and like looking scary and then walking away, like they're not getting the crowd around. We want her as champion vibes. That's all I'm saying.
I get you.
And that's it. Like, so maybe she does get the title. They would have to do something to make the fans care about her a lot more than, which I know that they do, but not as much as Bianca. So they would have to push her to the heelish moon after this because you can't make her a face after beating a face. So if she does win, she's got to really like pour the entire bottle of poison mist on her or something. So they're going to have to do something special to get me to care about Asuka winning this.
Okay. Great Muda interferes. I say Great Muda interferes.
I'd be cool with that. And then, not Io Sky, Kairi Sane for the save.
I
don't know.
She does go. Oh no, what about Io? Io Sky.
Well, she's already in. She's already healed. Why would she save
Well,
Bianca?
Well, no, she'll save Asuka. Make Asuka be the
No,
heel.
I'm saying Great Muta saves Asuka, or Great Muta helps Asuka.
Yes.
And someone helps Bianca.
Montez, her man, Montez.
Naomi comes back, helps Bianca. I don't know.
What? Imagine Naomi. You never
Should have
know.
been in the bloodline the whole time.
Mm-hmm. There you go. That's right.
Speaking of which, main event.
Devin, if you hear, I want you to pay attention to hear the director what he has to say.
All right, let me see if I can find the clip. Hold on.
Well, I got some clips for you. Because
You better watch this guy. You better watch it. I don't know about this guy.
Promos, all those like movie reenactments, they've done them before, but they were funny this year when they had fucking homie from the Banger Brothers getting waxed from 40-year-old virgin. I was like, that's cool.
I love that.
Anyway, so remember a couple months ago when Roman Reigns was doubting Sami Zayn, and he was talking about I think it was Elimination Chamber or the Rumble. Sammy, you have one final test to prove that you're loyal to the bloodline.
The Royal Rumble, heading to the Rumble.
Yeah. That test has not yet been presented to Sammy. I don't think it was the night when he was supposed to attack Kevin Owens with the chair. I don't think that was the passing test. I think Mania is going to be the fucking test.
What?
I absolutely would love this to be the moment Sammy pledges his undying loyalty to the bloodline and proves it undisputedly to Roman by turning on Cody.
That's why you chose the Usos to win night one?
Because you can't have Sammy and Owens on the belt because Sammy Solo's going to come out. So the Usos are going to come out. Kevin takes care of both Usos because they're, Solo comes out. Sammy comes out to take care of Solo. Finally turns on Cody and says, Tribal Chief, if this doesn't prove that I'm loyal, I don't know what will. Roman retains.
Fuck! Wait a minute. What?
It will be the greatest swerve in the history of all since the Outsiders, since Hogan, since Hogan, this will be the greatest heel swerve of all time. Sammy will be booed or cheered, I don't know, out of the fucking building. But I think people like Sammy more than Cody, and they will not be mad at this.
Fickle. They're fickle.
And that's why Usos are going to retain, because you can't have Sammy with a tag belt with Owens, who he's also turning on. Why do you think Sammy is pushing so hard to be friends with Kevin? He's been pushing and pushing so fucking hard. To me, it would be bad writing to just let Cody ride off into the sunset with that fucking belt.
I need to write this down, because if this shit does happen, I'm going to March 31st, 2022 at 1:21 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Chris, Sammy turns heel again. Oh my God.
This is the final test.
This is the
final test, bro.
Oh my God.
There's nothing for Sammy after this to stay face. What's he going to do? Challenge Cody for the belt?
So what does that mean for him and Kevin Owens? So all that was just he fooled Kevin Owens?
1,000%. 1,000%. That's why he's always up on his jock saying, I'm sorry. He's simping for Owens to get that trust back.
I will fucking lose it. I will.
The fuck?
I would. I would. Wow.
It's what I want. I want this so bad. I'm going to manifest destiny, that shit. I'm going to make a spirit board. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to hold my hand up the whole time. I want this so fucking bad. It's going to happen.
Give me what I want. Give me.
Jesus. You want to talk about curveball, ladies and gentlemen. Even
This will be a Jim Wakefield Boston Red Sox 2000 curveball, knuckleball. This shit's going to go down, up, and hit you right in the fucking face.
Oh, shit. I can't believe that that is a hell of a curveball that does happen. I will remember this, and we will clip this. If it does happen, I'm going to put it on Monday morning that this was out on Friday, letting you guys know that this man predicted the whole weekend how it's booked.
No, I accept if I'm wrong because that's predictable.
It's a good conspiracy, though.
And I'm not going to be like, people are like, you're so dumb for thinking that. I'm not going to feel that way at all. I'm not going to be like, oh, boy, I got that wrong. What an idiot. No, not at all.
Oh, my God.
But this is a solid WrestleMania. This is one of the best WrestleMania full cards we've had in a while. Like since 34, where was the cash in at? 34, right?
Oh no, that was 30. What? When Rollins cashed in, right? What Mania was that? Let's see.
32.
What? Let's see. Hold on. What Mania did Rollins
31.
cash?
Yeah, 37 years.
Oh, 31. Yeah.
Years ago. God, that feels like it was fucking like 5 years ago.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh God. I'm excited. I mean, whoever. Comment below anybody who's still watching this. I like. Jesus.
I think I lost them. I think I cleared the room out.
No, they're watching. I just feel that they're like, what? What type of? It's not even. Hey, this is a hell of a fantasy booking.
We predicted like the last 6 months of Dynamite, so it's possible.
Anything is possible. Exactly. That is exactly.
Like you predicted Taya Valkyrie. I predicted the MJF thing with the DQs in an Iron Man match where he's going to DQ to get 3 up. I predicted that shit.
Yes.
It happens.
Yes.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
There you go. That is right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A special Friday here afternoon. We appreciate you guys for sticking with us here for a great, fantastic. It was a stacked show. Of course, we had to talk about, of course, NXT, Ring of Honor, which is happening tonight at the Gallon Center in the Hood, South Central. Of course, Ring of Honor will be there tonight. And, of course,
there's other Hood, as Tribe Called Quest once said.
Yes. There you go. And then, of course, we do have NXT tomorrow in the morning. That's going to happen, in the morning, I believe, at 10 a.m. our time. Pacific is, 10 a.m. our time. Yes. And then, of course, WrestleMania, everything. Oh, and SmackDown is tonight. I'm looking to see the Hall of Fame.
More shit that happens tonight.
Oh, that's right. And then the Hall of Fame tonight. One thing before we ended here, I was going to say, what about that? That 4-way of the women's tag match? I said on the prediction show for WrestleBread, what about if Becky and Lita loses those belts tonight to Ronda and Shayna, and they go on defending it that weekend?
That match would have already been.
It's SmackDown. Anything can happen.
I know, but I think that if there was going to be a title match in that's WrestleMania, they would have already established that.
That's true. I mean, you never know. I mean, but yeah. Let's see. I love the theory. I think the face sweep both main events walking to Raw was Cody Sammy. Okay. That's what Tim is predicting there. But I mean, this is a hell of a theory that the director got. I tell you that is a hell of a. And I'm gonna be paying attention for sure. But yes, speaking of paying attention, don't forget if you're watching also not only just Circle of Debate YouTube channel, if you're watching on the Bloodline, make sure later on to that day you're gonna have another stacked show. You're gonna have, of course, Top Rope. Dom will be on, of course, with Wendy and Bruce at 8:30 Eastern Time, just 5:30 our time Pacific, at 7:30 Central, and then later on that evening to close it out for Friday's show. For Friday night, Clark Street, of course, Tribal Chief Devin with Hafiz at 10:45 Eastern, which is 9:45 Central, 7:45 our time Pacific. Clark's Wrestling Podcast to close out the show for you guys for Friday evening. And we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Well, Gray, it's all good, man. You caught us right when we're leaving, brother, but we appreciate you at least stopping by, man.
You can always watch the replay. It'll be up pretty much as soon as you end the stream. The replay's up, right?
Yeah, the replay's up right after you get in the stream. But before we go, yes, Director, anything else happening on with FDS, man? And how was Vegas? Let people know how it was.
Vegas was a blast, man. That was fun. That was the Apocalypse in the Desert Festival. We had some dope pizza, played a dope set, met some old friends, made some new fans. And let me get to where I got my flyers at. Hold on. How do I get to my home on my page? I don't know. Here we go. We are playing the Be a Hero Fest May 6th. May 6th. That is out in the middle of the desert of Lancaster. That is a to-be-determined address that if you buy tickets for, you will find out like 3 days before. It's one of those Burning Man type deals with a bunch of cool bands from Southern California. And we are also playing later this year the Summit Fest in September. That's going to be in Ohio. with a bunch of cool bands like Skylar Drive, Johnny Craig, The Bunny the Bear, Vampires Everywhere, some bands we've actually toured with before. And that'll be September 16th at the Summit Fest Arena, I think, or Festival Campgrounds, something like that. And that's booked up so far.
Oh, love it. I think I do have it here, the flyer. Let me pull it up for the Ohio one, but I'm looking for the other one for May 7th. And this is the flyer for the one for Ohio. There you have. Oh man, it's gonna be a hell of a show, Director. So damn, you're going to Ohio?
Yeah,
Jesus.
we played Ohio. We've been to Ohio for incarceration. We played pretty much every continental state except like New England.
So people out there in Ohio, go check this out. September 16th. Buy your tickets now already. Go say hi to the director. Go meet up with him. Buy him a Shirley Temple. Buy it while you're at it.
That would be fantastic. I judge a bar based on the Shirley Temple.
Exactly. And then this is the recent one, May 7th, Lancaster, Cinco de Mayo weekend, of course. As the director will be playing there in Lancaster, Be a Hero Music Festival. That's going to be a fantastic weekend of, Cinco de Mayo weekend. There you go. So if you guys out there in Lancaster, you guys are going to be attending to the Be a Hero Festival. Like I said, reach out to the director, get him a Shirley Temple, take a picture with him, shake his hand, hug him. I don't know. No kissing, all right? No kissing.
Yeah, no kissing. Thank you. Appreciate that, bros. All the bros out there.
That's right. No kissing. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you all for tuning in here. Enjoy WrestleMania. Enjoy Ring of Honor tonight. Enjoy SmackDown. Enjoy the rest of the shows that are coming out here on the Bloodline Entertainment Network. While you at it, subscribe to the channel of Circle Debate as well. Follow the social media platforms. As I'm working on new layouts. Like I love this new layout. Like you can add right there. Right, you see at Circle, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube right there on top. If you see it, follow us there.
You can click on the screen and it goes right there. Oh, no, you can't actually.
I wish you could do that. That'd be cool.
Interactive screen buttons, that'd be rad. But no, not that.
Fuck yeah, that'd be so dope. But coming soon, you never know. And a lot of things coming as well. And don't forget also to subscribe and follow the Bloodline Entertainment Network as well. Go to the website, bloodlinenetwork.com, where you can find all your sports, fantasy drafts, MMA, pro wrestling coming. Hopefully we get music from the director, music reviews. He could probably put it up there too. And he wants to give his 2 cents. What he should, giving his thoughts of, tracks, artists, overall. This man can do it. You can also follow the director on social media as well. Follow the director. Go to our link tree. You can follow him there. Follow FDS. And believe me, you'll get some good shit from the director. That's right. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, the rest of your evening. This is, of course, the host series One I've Been Seen with my other host, mi hermano, mi sangre, the director himself. You too, Tim. Have a great weekend. And also, don't forget, I forgot to mention one thing. My apologies have been tomorrow on Twitch exclusively. Bloodline Entertainment Network will have the WrestleMania live watch along night 1. Maybe the director might tag along with them here and there. Jump on in and say hi to Tim.
I might do a pop in when I'm right about that main event.
Okay, there you go. So yes, do not forget as well. Follow Twitch on Bloodline Entertainment Network so you can subscribe. Night 1, watch along with the Bloodline family. You're gonna have Nick. You're gonna have Tim. You're gonna have Devin. You're gonna have Dom, JD, hopefully De Niro. And, of course, the director, he'll be coming in and out. So it's going to be fun. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen. But, yes, once again, my apologies. Enjoy. Au revoir. I bid you do. Good day. Good night. And goodbye. Bang. Bye. Bang, baby. Peace.
Stanford Stooge.
You want to?
Wrong one.
Must bid you adieu. Goodbye. Mwah. And good night.